Welcome to practice. My name is Silas. In this short all levels class, we will try to move in all directions, and we'll also get straight into it. So find your way towards the back of your mat, coming into the hero's pose, where you can keep the feet together and then sit back onto your heels. And just sit upright through the spine, let the hands rest in your lap, palms facing down, eyes closing down, crown of the head and heart lifting up. And then take 3 full cycles of breath to arrive in your practice. In through the nose, maybe long, slow breath out through the mouth. Let's do 2 more. In through the nose, out through the mouth. One last time, breathing into the heart and keeping the heart open as you soften into the exhale. And sealing your lips, breathing in and out through the nose, bringing the hands together in front of the heart space, Anjali Mudra. A moment to set your intention for this short practice. An intention to be present, an intention to move your body, feel your body, whatever serves you right now. Allowing the past and the future to meet in the presence of your breath, presence of your sensations. And bowing your head to your heart and offering up your efforts, your presence, your awareness. And gently let the eyes blink open, lift the head, and shift forward into a tabletop position, hands underneath the shoulders, and tuck the toes under here. I'm going to go straight into it. As you spread through the fingers, press the palms down, spread the back of the heart, and then lift the knees just an inch off the floor as you draw the navel towards the back of the spine. And breathe here. Crown of the head is long. And you're gently gazing forward, not backwards. Back of the neck is long. Tailbone is slightly tucked. The breath is soft. Now take one more breath in. On the exhale, lower the knees down towards the earth. Untuck the toes. Tailbone lifts. Heart pulls forward. Look up. And then inhale, dome the back this time. Chin towards the chest like a cat. Lift the knees just an inch off the floor once more. Keep the breath going here. Spread the back of the heart. Take one more breath in. On the exhale, lower knees down, untuck toes, look forward. And then inhale, dome the back. One last time, toes slide under, lift the knees off the ground, just an inch. Keep breathing here, hold this position. And one more breath in. On the exhale, lower both knees down towards the earth. Step the left foot back, come into modified side plank. The right toes can come off your mat or stay on your mat, and then reach the left arm up towards the sky. Maybe look up, stay here, or lift the left foot off the floor. Inhale, reach the left arm forward. Palm faces down. Keep reaching left fingertips and left foot away from one another. And one more breath in. On the exhale, left hand down towards the earth. Step the left foot outside the left hand. And then lift the right knee off the ground. Come onto fingertips, lizard lunge, move the hips around. And change direction. You can even bounce the hips up and down. And from here, ground down through the right palm. Inhale, reach the left arm all the way up and back. Take a full breath in here. On the exhale, left hand towards left toes as you straighten the left leg. Curl the toes off the floor. Inhale, reach the left arm back, bend the left knee. 2 more times. Exhale to tap. Inhale, reach. Exhale to tap. This time, walk the hands towards the right foot, Skandasana, bend into the right knee. And then keep the hips low as you come back towards the front of the mat. Ground down through the palms, step the left foot back, let it hover, 3-legged plank. Take 1 more breath in. Exhale, come all the way down towards the floor. Once the belly touches the ground, release both feet down, press the tops of the feet down. Inhale, baby cobra, lift up, pull the shoulders out of ears. Exhale, downward facing dog. And then settle into your down dog. You can take some movements to arrive. You can keep the knees bent if you need. Stretching out through your breath. And then inhale, come high into the toes. Exhale, lower both knees down towards the earth. Step the right foot back. Reach the right arm up. Modified side plank. Other side. Once again, you can choose. Left foot can be on the mat or out for balance. Maybe look up. Lift out of the left hand. Stay here. Or lift the right foot off the floor. Inhale, reach the right arm forward. Get longer, toes to fingertips. Take 1 more breath in. On the exhale, right hand down, right foot outside the right hand. Lift the left knee up, come onto fingertips, and then move the hips around. Lizard lunge. And change direction. And then ground down through the left palm. Inhale, reach the right arm all the way up and back. Exhale, straighten the right leg. Tap the right hand towards the right toes. Inhale, rebend, reach back. And exhale, tap. 1 last time. Inhale, reach it back. And then exhale, straighten the right leg. Walk the hands towards the left foot, Skandasana. Keep the hips low, come back forward. Hands ground down, left foot steps back, 3-legged plank. Take a breath in. Exhale all the way down towards the earth. Tops of the feet press down. Inhale, lift the chest off the floor, lift the hands off the ground. Keep pressing the tops of the feet down, legs are active. Stay here, or reach the hands back. Interlace the fingers if you can. Pull the shoulders out of your ears. If you can't interlace the hands, just keep reaching them back, palms facing one another. Stay here. Breathe. Maybe lift the legs off the floor. Keep reaching through the big toes back, crown of the head forward, back of the neck long. Keep lifting through the heart as you place the hands back underneath the elbows. And then peel yourself into an up dog. Tops of the feet come down, hips and thighs lift up. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Three rounds of breath. And inhale, come high onto the toes. On the exhale, bend the knees, look forward, walk, step or jump into Malasana squat. Now as you come into the Malasana squat, come into fingertips and lift the hips so high that they come in line with your knees. Now keep the spine parallel with the earth, reach the hands forward. If you don't have a wall there, reach them really forward, palms facing one another. Keep lifting the belly button away from the floor. Take 1 more breath in. And then exhale, fold forward. Hold on to your ankles with the hands. Lift the hips up. You can turn the heels out so that the outer feet are parallel with the outer edges of your mat. Soften the spine. Pull the shoulders out of your ears. And then inhale, lift up halfway. On the exhale, ground down through the palms so we can jump back towards chaturanga. You can also just step back and lower halfway down. Inhale, cobra, upward facing dog. And then exhale, back to downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Bend the right knee, open, stack the hips. Inhale, come high into the left toes. Exhale, right knee towards the left upper arm. Lower it down towards the left wrist. Pull it over towards the right wrist. Up towards the right upper arm. And lizard lunge. Step the foot outside the hand. Now walk the hands halfway in between your feet, turning all 10 toes towards the outer edges. All 10 toes towards the left side of your mat. Outer edges of the feet parallel with the short edges of your mat. Take a full breath in. And then exhale, fold forward and down. Soften for the head. Walk the hands through the legs. Relax the spine. And shift your weight more into the big toe mounds. It's almost like the point where you have a feeling you're falling over. Bring the hands back underneath the shoulders. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, hands onto the hips. And then inhale, brings yourself all the way up. Now from here, lift the right toes up. Turn them towards the front edge of your mat. Shift the right outer hip back in space as you lean the spine parallel to the earth towards your right foot. Allow the front of your chest still to face the left side of your mat. Keep the legs active. Maybe lift all 10 toes off the floor. And the hands can stay here, or right hand can slide down towards the shin or the floor. Inhale, left arm reaches up. And Trikonasana. Take one more breath in. And then exhale, look down towards the floor. Left hand onto your left hip. Ardha Chandrasana. If you have a block, it's really helpful. Otherwise, right fingertips step forward. Left foot floats off the earth. Still keep the whole body facing the left side of your mat. Maybe the left arm reaches up. Maybe your eyes look up. Keep extending in opposition. Take one more breath in. On the exhale, come all the way down to sit, sliding the left knee outside the right foot. Bringing the bum down, either sitting inside the left heel, or if that is too much, you can also extend the left foot forward on a diagonal towards the top right corner of your mat. When I come into a twist from here, right fingertips behind you, inhale, left arm reaches up, and then exhale, hook the left elbow outside the right thigh. Inhale, lifting the heart. And exhale, turn and twist. You can even look back. But if it hurts in the neck, you notice that there's nothing to see back there, and you just close the eyes and look sideways or towards the front. And take one more breath in. And the exhale, slowly release. As you come back for center, we're going to place the hands forward. We're going to come out the same way we came in. So you shift forward back into the right foot. Right fingertips down. Ardha Chandrasana. Spiral that left hip open towards the sky. Find a moment of stability. And then exhale, left foot steps all the way back, Skandasana, bend into the left leg. Keep the hips low as you come back forward. Hands ground down. Step the right foot back, let it hover, three-legged plank. Exhale, Chaturanga halfway down. Inhale, Cobra up dog. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. All right, and then second side, inhale, left leg goes up. Exhale, bend the left knee, open, stack the hip. Inhale, come high into the right toes. Exhale, left knee, right upper arm. Down towards the right wrist. Over towards the left wrist. Up towards the left upper arm. Step the foot outside the left hand. And then walk the hands over to in between your legs, turning all 10 toes towards the right. Now this time, reach the hands behind you. Interlace the fingers. Take a breath in as you lengthen the spine. And then exhale, fold forward and down. Allow the head to relax. And the arms to be heavy. The face to be soft. And looking at the tip of the nose. And take one more breath in. In the exhale, release the hands all the way down towards the earth. You can let them slide down the back of the legs. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, hands towards the hips. Inhale, come all the way up. And then lift the right toes off the left toes off the floor. Turn the left toes forward. Now move towards Trikonasana, shifting the left outer hip back, leaning the spine over the center of the left thigh. Reaching the crown of the head away from the tail. And you can stay here, or the left hand slides down towards the shin, big toe, floor, even a block if you have one. And then maybe the right arm reaches up. Now focus on the breath. The whole yoga practice, all the asanas are like pranayama practices where you get to breathe in all these different shapes and forms. And take one more breath in. And the exhale, look down towards the earth. We're going to come towards Ardha Chandrasana. Right hand can come onto the right hip. Left fingertips come forward. And then you float the right foot off the earth. And get stable. First for the eyes, then for the legs. And then maybe that right arm reaches up too. If reaching the fingertips down towards the floor is difficult, I don't enjoy it very much. I like a block. You can even take the left hand onto the left shin, trying to get the spine more parallel to the earth. Now then from here, I'm going to come down to spiral into a twist. Right knee outside the left ankle. Once it lands, come all the way down to sit. You can straighten the left leg, or the right leg, sorry. Reaching the right arm up towards the sky, and then exhale, finding the twist. Hooking the elbow, and then lengthening the spine on the inhale, exhale to twist. And if hooking the elbow outside the knee doesn't work for you, or it lifts the left hip bone off the floor too much, you can also just hug the knee towards the midline. Either way, it's just another way to do pranayama. And from here, slowly release. And so if you can find your way back to Ardha Chandrasana, you can lean forward and use the hands. You can also do this without the hands. Left fingertips down, right arm, right leg go back up. See if you can settle yourself or find a moment of steadiness and balance. And then Skandasana, stepping the right foot all the way back, bending into the right knee. Now this time as you come forward, Malasana squat, fingertips down, right foot steps forward, lower the hips down. Upper arms can rest on the knees, or hands can come down and together at the heart in prayer. Now for the rest of practice, I invite you to close your eyes. I'm going to do a couple more poses, just 2 more. It's an experiment maybe that you're participating in now. Trying to move in your comfort zone, which is your mat, without the sense of sight. Mat is quite a good place to practice that, because you can feel the edges. So let's see how it goes. Bring the hands behind you. And let the fingers point away from your hips, and then walk the hands back so much that you can bring the shoulders over the wrists and the knees still stay over the ankles. Press into hands and feet, lift the hips up. Reversed tabletop. The head can stay lifted or you drop it back. Even if the eyes are closed, think of looking down towards the tip of the nose. Breathe into the front. Relax the face. Take one more breath in. And then exhale, lower the hips down towards the earth. Now from here, let the toes come forward and see if you can feel the front edge of your mat. Just so you know, okay, front edge is there. And then reach the hands towards the front of the mat. On the exhale, roll down the spine, one vertebra at a time. And once you come all the way down towards the earth, bring the knees over your hips like a reverse chair and extend the arms out towards the side. Full breath in. Exhale, twist towards the right. Right hand can come onto the left outer thigh. Grounding down through the left shoulder blade. Maybe looking towards the left hand, even if the eyes are closed. Take 2 more rounds of breath into the spine. Long, slow, and deep. Last full breath. And then with the next inhale, knees back through center. And exhale, take it to the other side. Left hand onto right outer thigh maybe. Looking over the right shoulder, even though your eyes might be closed. If closing your eyes feels unsafe or just gives you a lot of stress, for some people it's really difficult to close their eyes. You don't have to force them shut. There's this invitation, if it's difficult to do so, can you, instead of being scared and saying, oh, I'm not going to do this at all, ever in my life, can you instead get curious? Curious about your limitation, your comfort zone, where it ends, and maybe you notice where it could end, where it could extend. With the next inhale, knees back through center. And then holding onto right knee with right hand, left knee with left hand, pulling the knees towards your armpits, keeping the spine and the shoulder blades on the floor. I'm talking about curiosity. I'm going to search for a happy baby pose. So maybe the hands slide down the shins, catching the in or outside of your feet. If you notice that the lower back lifts up or the shoulders lift up, stay with just holding onto the knees. And then bring in the curiosity that a baby has for whatever you hold into its field of awareness. So maybe you rock side to side, and you straighten the leg, maybe both at the same time. And taking your last full breath in here. And then exhale, knees into the chest, give yourself a hug. You can even lift the head towards your knees, give yourself a kiss. And then we're going to find Shavasana, allowing the legs to extend outwards, and taking a moment to arrange your body, bottom to top, right to left, outside and inside. Letting the palms face up, just like you're holding something very precious in your hands. You're surrendering to this moment. Fingertips relax. The toes begin to soften. The mind drops into the center of the heart. And you allow yourself to rest just for a few moments in the presence of your own sensations and breath, your own being. Shavasana. I'm going to leave you here. Longer Shavasana is a beautiful thing. Your nervous system usually needs 4 to 7 minutes to really drop down or drop in. Even 10 minutes if you have it. But this is a short practice, so maybe it's a short Shavasana. Thank you so much for the time that you shared with me, presence, and I'll see you next time. Namaste.